fucking joking. And I was getting ball at half.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. Last week they knocked off the #1 team in the country, and now they have moved into the #1 position themselves. But he said that shouldn't matter. What matters is doing your job, executing on every play, and focusing on the next game. That's the most important. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Yeah, we see.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25.
This nigga coming out of back. What the fuck?
To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
This is exactly what this coaching staff said that they needed to do. It's a playoff game. You're on the road. They had to take the crowd out of the game, and they're able to do it on the first snap of the game. Beautiful job. This place was ready to go. It was electric, and now the air just left the building.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got his man wide open. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Sellers.
Oh, this nigga batted that whole day.
Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
That is is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll try a pass here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Watch the feet, please.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the option play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. That run sets up a critical third down play. Send the back in motion. Can he get there on the ground? And the Cowboys pick up enough to get a first down there.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Receiver in motion now. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, these tips and overthrows, that's hold your breath time as an offense. And this wide receiver bails him out, goes and gets that ball before a defender can. That is great concentration and really a real bullet dodge for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the right side. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now timeout Oklahoma State, that's their second. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Now flanking the quarterback. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. The Cowboys pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, so the coverage is there.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Design quarterback run. Breaking into the clear. Quarterback in the clear. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Tuggle. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To the air, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, they get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to them, and they create the stop.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. He keeps it on a design run. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover, because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Continues offense pushing the ball down the field. And the offense will spend the timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think this back just lost a little bit of concentration once he was across the line to gain. It's 3rd down. He's going to move the chains, but then watch the pursuit and the physicality. Drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere, it'll be a loss of the play. Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good. They told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes the pressure. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Caught in the flat by the running back. Now he's got open space. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Carolina. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're going to run the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And the back now goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Can they catch him? And they finally grab a huge return. Coverage team lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The receiver grabs it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up fourth.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. It's an option look. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of the bounds, moves the ball across midfield.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective. You can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sure hands. It's Roberts. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys looking to run some tempo here.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And the Cowboys come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. This defense, they got to finish better.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line and spots. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game. They've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt. And now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Payne. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you'd feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Working clock with the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
The Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the 3rd down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a 1st down. Why don't they do this more often?
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now timeout Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. Strategy session before this 3rd down play.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
And a drive that just won't end. It's 3rd down and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys. That's their 3rd. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Who got it? The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, how bold do they want? Setting up the opposition with great field position.
The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.